Okay, so let me start with gluing. Oh, the two. We'll just do both sides at the same time.
Yeah, I want one.
Only can use that.
Okay.
So you don't put glue on the end grain?
I do not. I mean, if they're super tight fitting, all that glue on the ingrain does is creates another layer of a material. So I never do. This you could because there's room, but yellow glue is not really gap filling. So if we were using epoxy, I would say yeah, but
What's the difference if you would use epoxy?
well, epoxy will give you a little more open time and it'll fill any sort of gaps. We could have potentially done that here, but we didn't, so don't worry about it. I do not prefer it. And we're using plenty of glue.
Is there a case of better to squeeze out than to not put
Yep,
enough glue?
you always want a little bit of squeeze out. Yep. So you guys can pop one side in. One into one side. Both of these are done. And then I'm going to start to put this in here. Oops. You want to go into that one or no?
Oh, you done? You done?
Yep.
No. Is this A?
This is
A, okay.
slide it.
Easier if you put your end down on the table and then push your top into it.
Oh. Right.
There you go. Here's A.
I think we just set it in some glue too. Yeah. Just so you know.
A's got the glue on it. Good.
Yep.
Here's this. Okay. Oops.
Oops. Can you shift this over?
You want to flip it upside down?
Yeah, maybe.
That really stuck already.
Already.
We're gonna stay on the entire outside, so don't worry about it.
Let me.
That way, or you want to go this way?
I'm used to putting
Okay.
it this way.
However
Yeah.
you're used to it.
Is this for your own benefit or is this going out onto the interweb?
It's for him and for me and whoever else sees it.
Dead blow mallet? No.
Oops. It's feeling a bit spongy.
Spongy? That's weird. Do you have a dead blow on you? Is this the right way?
Yeah.
Make sure that it doesn't pop above. Okay.
Yep.
And let's do that on the other side. Thank you. We might use that. Okay. Gotta move quickly, so let's put those on.
Can I just photobomb that?
I don't think so. I think you're doing it right now. We're talking.
What is it? Oh, do you mind putting it back into my cabinet?
You certainly did. You certainly did.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Send it out there. You know, once it hits the internet, it's everybody's property, right?
I guess.
That's what scares me.
You don't want it, are you? That's not going to be revealing.
That's my problem. I don't know.
That's why you
I
relocated
don't-
from the
right.
East
No
Coast.
pictures, please. Right.
I suppose because there's nothing incriminating here, we don't feel any.
Okay, let's try to keep the clamp heads one way. Dennis, can you help support that clamp head right here? And don't start squeezing till we start squeezing. Let's go in as far as you can. You want your clamp parallel, so try to get it exactly in line with your top.
Middle of it or the
Middle.
top?
Middle.
Oh, middle.
Middle of the top. Sounds
So
good.
you need to go a little bit higher.
Yeah, you need to bring your end up. There you go.
Ooh, a little bit higher. Okay.
Hey, you know what? I think this needs to go up a bit more.
Yep, you might need to.
Yeah, make sure that calls.
Okay.
Second.
Do we need to adjust that one? Yep.
How tight do we want this to be?
So it's home, and you should know what home is from putting it together and taking it apart. This one went together beautifully, like in this way. Should this seat any further in here, that tail?
It should sort of take a bit more. Yeah, it's just moved in.
Okay, so we want to do that.
And this one's good.
This one, yeah, that's in about a try 16.
Is this the thing where we hear the pop sound?
Well, it went together, so you didn't. But last night, Shane and I were gluing up, and that's where the pop sound happened. Huh?
Those handles there.
Oh, yeah,
There you go.
opposite side so that it's a little bit
Okay, as
easier
long
to
as we
manage.
can get into the, as long as we can get in to put the wedges in. So let me ask you really quick. Did you guys put one on each call, or did you go across two?
At an angle like that.
Okay. So I'm sort
So
of.
it's getting both calls?
Yeah, it's hitting both of them. Oops, are you grabbing it?
It's a little out of parallel. This
Okay.
is a little,
Just. He hasn't started grabbing yet. Okay, you want to drop yours. Good. So just make sure they hit both calls and make sure they're parallel. We're waiting for that shoulder to go home. So this side's moving right now. Again, if you see it, you
I
can see
don't
it.
think it's on that call there, is it?
Oh, right. So you just- So Jen, you were saying?
Got it? You want it parallel, and you want to make sure, so like this clamp is bringing this together, so we're looking at the shoulder on this stretch here.
Yeah.
Okay? So we're making sure everything's going home. So I think it's fitting together like it did during dry clamp. I want to get two calls here, and I just want to see if we can bring it down this way at all, just to close, yeah, the gap in there. So these are fine. We'll just bring them to the edge of the table. And while he's grabbing those clamps, I'm gonna look for a call. You clean up. Whoops, there's an ice cube in there.
Yeah.
You clean up the inside where the glue has.
Oh, okay.
Glue's oozing out.
You have to clean the glue out quickly, otherwise it'll be difficult to send out later.
You're gonna want to come around this side and wipe it too.
And then you just want to come to this side.
Hi again, Michelle.
Right back.
Hi again.
You're back.
Yes.
How long you be around? I have your phone in my office. I want to make sure that you get it. Okay.
A lot of hands on this thing. I don't think I'm doing it at home. What's that? Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's for the benefit of the internet. I don't think I'll be doing it up at home alone. Not with witnessing this in my hands.
It's easier with help.
You would think if it's 4 pieces or pieces. Right, exactly.
All right. Pop that there. It's not ideal. I wish it was a little bit thicker, but let's just see if we can.
Ooh, moonlight.
I was like, we lost power. I'm just gonna spin this thing. Oh, we gotta get those in there too. Yeah? Oh, thank you. Let's just see if we bring this together, or if we put that on there, it maybe comes together. You get to it? I'm gonna go right here. I just want to see. A little bit, actually. Okay, so let's do this. Let's get our wedges in, glue our wedges, hammer them in, and then let's come back with the calls, and we're gonna clamp this way, this way, this way.
How are we gonna do it on this side though?
We'll go under the feet if we need to.
Climb the feet.
Yep,
Okay.
if we need to. So go ahead, and you know how to do the wedges, right? Because you did the wedges in the sample.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a little awkward because you're going sideways because both of these things are out. So I'm going to put glue on each one of those.
Hey, Dan, what's up?
Yeah, I have one in my. You have one? I have one in my office. I'll go get it. We might want to grab 2 boards so we can clamp, like 2 little more calls that look. You go get those for me right down the middle.
Do those need to be glued?
Yes, I just want to make sure that they fit.
Oh, I see.
I think this is a little bit too wide to fit in here. I think this is a little bit narrower than that side.
Is that call preventing this from coming home?
No, it's not.
I think we need to move that up. Okay, so I'm gonna.
I'll move the top.
Okay, I can't control both clamps.
You want
I
hand?
think it's only one side, right?
That call just needs to be out of the way.
Okay.
Can you move it up? Not yet. These might just drop.
Okay, this is
Moved up out of the way.
let's try this side.
Good.
Yeah, they both
Okay, I'm
are.
gonna tighten back down.
Okay.
Okay, now you gotta put glue on these wedges, so I can see you've sort of started them.
The border is a little bit narrower compared to that side.
Aha. Okay. We don't really have a lot of time here, so do you have a hand plane?
That side I have a shoulder blade.
Shoulder plane's not gonna work. Okay, so yeah, do you have a block on that?
Oh, here we go again. I'm walking right into this
Go ahead and start on the other side. So you want to brush glue on both sides like this, and then you want to get them started, and you want to get each one started evenly, and then hammer them in like bump, 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 back and forth.
How far? This is enough?
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you so much, Dennis. the thing, right? Shoot. It's like I have to stand back. You good?
You want me out of the way, you just say so. I'll back right out.
Mine are home. Good?
Sounds pretty solid now.
Good. Okay.
Bottom, I think there's still a little bit of
The bottom can go further.
Okay, keep going.
I think
That
it's
sounds solid.
I think mine are home. You want to come check these? Since you have
sounds
glasses on?
That sounds solid too.
I'm like, oh, I can see. Are we going to be able to reach in here? Let's go one fry right here. Let's do one from the inside, like basically from here to here. And then I want you to look on the inside and see if it's closing. Yeah, just make sure you're under that foot so it doesn't tweak. You know what I mean? I'll come do the other side so we're unbalanced. What'd you say?
So is Brian to put the clamp in the center or on the side?
Well, I don't really want him to go in the center because we're going to be putting pressure basically where there's nothing.
Yeah, okay.
Got it? You're supporting? Kind of. Okay, then we can get 2 clamps under each one. So. Yeah, that does help. That brings it down a little bit. Okay, I need another clamp.
We have one more here.
We just have one more?
No, we cut.
We can get one more.
Probably we'll get a couple more. Let's see if we can make a reach. You want to put that one here? So go like this a little bit, even though there's a big gap there. I just want, Ken, the pressure under the foot here. There you go.
You kind of touched it on the clamp.
Yeah, but like, we could we just loosen this clamp down a bit.
What do you mean you're on the other one?
It's
But
touching
this
the
a
other
bit
clamp.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can move that
Unless
one
you
down
just
slightly.
shim it up a little higher.
This side needs to go down anyways, according to this. It's still way. Can you go down? It's going to be off the call.
It's hitting the bar is hitting the call. It's resting on the call. That's why it's not going down.
Okay.
So it needs to
Give me
come
one
out.
sec. And I want to go down a little bit lower with this call. I feel like it's going to prevent this thing. It's a call. Okay. And now, we'll put, yeah, I just want to see if that helps it seat any better.
There you
There's the
go.
pop.
Oh, that was a pop.
That was the pop, Ken.
I mean, it didn't make a lot of noise, but now that makes me wonder if this will pop down any further.
That was awesome.
You should have heard the drawer last night with Shane. It really popped.
Really?
We both popped.
Boom.
Because you always think, okay, where's it gonna go? If this was mine, I would still get 2 more, 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'd come from the edge and see if I could get this any better. It looks pretty good. We're not even gonna check it for square.
It squared
because
up a lot, actually.
Did it square up a lot? Okay, this leg is like this, but we knew that was gonna happen. So go get 4, at least.
It won't be this sort of a Jorgensen. It will be the regular.
No, these are fine if you have them. We'll go like this. Donk, donk.
This
Do what? Dunk dunk. How's it going?
the clamp on this side, does that need to be more centered on that bottom piece?
This?
Yeah, underneath the feet.
You mean like the call?
Bring the call out a little bit, or no? I don't know. Because you're already saying it's
This is definitely not square because the shoulder is like this, so this
Okay.
leg is going dunk. But because we're not fitting a drawer or a door to it, you know? It's kind of like yours the other day where Jack was checking the sides for in relation to the floor, and I was like, I don't care about that.
yeah,
Unless it's a visual thing, you know?
right.
Because this is going to be visual, but there's nothing we can do about it.
Gotcha.
I know, exactly. And in theory, if everything fit really well, we could take all the clamps apart right now. Because everything's like seated and locked in because it's mechanical.
Good, yeah.
Was this call's not preventing that little piece from going all the way home, is it? Okay, you said it. So I just want to see if we can take that gap away. And the thing here is you just want to make sure that your clamps are over your
I think I got rid of every photo on my camera.
your straight pieces, right? So I'm gonna just twist this out a little bit.
You want some time?
Oops.
Oop.
Pull it up. This thing weighs like 800 pounds. I'm just gonna lift this side real quick, you guys.
Nice. Is it dry run or is it good?
This is blue.
Oh, so it's stressful then.
Because the dry one always looks really pretty, and this always looks.
So I'm being rude right now.
I think so.
You are so
So many
rude.
clamps on there?
We make it as tight as it will go.
There's room
Well,
for
as
more.
long as your
You videoing
clamp
this?
head is
Yeah. If
directly
I use
over your
profanity, is
side
that gonna ruin it?
here,
No, I'm just kidding.
your risk of
It's on the video.
snapping something is pretty low. If your call was here where it wasn't supported underneath, I'd say don't crank down too hard. It's definitely not going to go together, but it
It'll be close up.
we made the gap less. And we'll see if that holds after. Okay, here.
It's a whole lot of clamping.
I know, right?
There's a footstool under there somewhere, Ken.
Yeah, no, that's all right. I like that it's there anyways. Okay, now let's just scoot it a little further in. And now if I were you, I'd rinse your glue brushes out because you can reuse those. I'd check the inside since we've already sanded that area, and I'd get a new clean damp paper towel, and I'd get any glue residue out of
It
there.
doesn't have any glue on it.
Okay.
Okay, so I think that concludes the excitement. I'm gonna
Did you video that
stop
whole
the
thing?
video.